Hare Hare, then Vallabha Bhatt says they are Sarvottama. They are the best among devotees. So the Supreme Lord tried to test Vallabha Bhatt, but Vallabha Bhatt was proficient in the Shastras, and he gives this immortal understanding that someone who's always chanting the holy name is the best among devotees. This is a very important point, my dear devotees. Bhakti is the only thing that jivas carry forward. Nothing of this world goes with us. Whatever we have, everything is left behind completely, but it is only the bhakti that we cultivate in this whole lifetime through the means of chanting, through the means of serving Vaishnavas, through various means of deity worship. This is the only thing that the Supreme Lord is looking out for, and this is the only thing that the devotee can carry forward. Dhanani bhumau pashavascha goshte nari grahadvara jana smashane deha chitayam paraloka marge karmanugo gachati jiva ekah. My holy spiritual master, Srila Radha Govinda Goswami Maharaj, quoted this verse. And it's a very beautiful verse which I thought of sharing with devotees here. It describes what the living entity faces throughout his life. When the jiva dies, when the jiva has left this world, this verse is explaining that point. That situation is being explained. Dhanani bhumau. When a person dies, what happens to his dhana? What happens to his wealth? Dhanani bhumau. All his wealth is there in the ground. So in the olden days we see, they would keep money under the ground. And modern time, the money is kept in the bank. So any which ways, dhanani bhumau. After a person dies, the money is there submerged in the ground. It is beneath the ground. And pashavashta goshte. All the cows, all the animals, pashavashta goshte, they are there in the goshala. So in the previous time they would have animals, but in the present day, people have cars, people have scooters, people have vehicles. So all the cars, all the vehicles are just standing in the parkway. The cars and the vehicles that we loved and cherished so much, when the person dies, it is just standing in the parkway. So dhanani bhumau, the money is there underground. The jiva cannot take the money. Pashavashta goshte, the animals cannot be taken or the cars cannot be taken. Nari grihadvara jana smashane. And the nari or the wife, till where can the wife come? The wife can come only till the door of the house. Because according to the Indian customs, the wife is not allowed to leave the house when her husband dies. So, nari grihadvara, a wife can come only till the door of the house. And jana smashane, all the relatives, they can come only till the smashan ghat or the crematorium place, the cremation ground. So, dhanani bhumau, the wealth that we possessed and cherished and we were proud of, all the wealth remains in the ground. Pashavashta goshte, the animals that we had or the cars that we have, they just remain parked in the parkway. Nari graha, the wife cannot come even till the crematorium ground. She can come only till the door of the house. Jana smashane, the relatives, the friends, they can come only till the pyre. They can come only till the cremation ground. And then it says, Dhanani bhumau pashavashcha goshte nari grihadvara jana smashane deha chitayam. Until where can the body come? Deha chitayam. The body can come only till the pyre. Paraloka marge karmanugo gachati jiva ekah. The jiva goes to paraloka. The jiva goes to the next world only because of one quality, only because of one attribute. Karmanugo gachati jiva eka. Whatever karma that he has, whatever pure devotional principles that he has cultivated throughout his life, that is the only thing that the jiva can carry to the next world. As Sripad Ayendra Prabhu would say, that the only thing the jiva should be focused upon is amassing our transcendental bank account, our spiritual pious credits. Because everything else, the money, the cars, the wife, the family, even the body that we were so proud of, even the body cannot come ahead. But karmanugo gacchati jiva ekha, the jiva all alone goes to a next world based on his karma, based on his spiritual activities. And spiritual activities start with the chanting of the holy name. In Kali, there is no devotional activity that supersedes the chanting of the holy names of Krishna. Chanting of the holy names of Krishna is of paramount importance, and no anga of bhakti can supersede that. Every anga of bhakti, they support the chanting of the holy name. But in Kali, chanting of the holy name is the topmost. It's the fountainhead of all activities of this age.